So funny story, I would have sworn up and down to you that I filmed and edited and uploaded my February Birchbox, and apparently I know I filmed it. I'm 100% sure about that, but it is nowhere to be found on my computer, and it's clearly nowhere to be found on YouTube. So I did the first step and then it's gone, vanished into something computer black hole, which is fine. We're just gonna do it again. It's just incredibly late. So you're gonna get like 3 Birchbox videos in one day, and that is fine, but this is the February box. Got hearts all over, Valentine's Day, cute little goodness, and let's get right into what's inside. Little card on the inside says, "To you, lipstick is red, eyeshadow is blue, you are simply amazing. This is our love letter to you, XOXO Birchbox." So cute. And then it says, "Let your lips do the talking with this month's samples." I don't have the first sample with me because I liked it so much I used it completely up. It is the bbrowbar Brow Definer in Sandalwood. The full size is $25. It's an eyebrow pencil. Not even gonna explain what it is to you because it's an eyebrow pencil. And I used it all up because I loved it so much. Best eyebrow pencil I've ever used. The pencil is super thin. I'll insert a picture even though I don't have it physically present with me. But the color, blonde eyebrow pencils are so freaking hard to color match, and this was the absolute perfect color for me. I need to order a new one like ASAP. I just haven't gotten to it because there are no stores in my area that carry it. Trust me, if there was a store in my area that had this brand, I would have picked it up immediately, but I have to order it online and it takes time and effort that I have not extended yet. But so good, and I've had a really hard time finding like a replacement that satisfies me to the level that this did. And once I get another one, I might do like a little how I do my brows tutorial for you because it was just so good. So A+ on Brow Bar, and I have no idea how the other colors are, but the blonde one was A+ for me. Next up, I got a little perfume, and this is the Catherine Malandrino Romance de Provence de Parfum. That is the best French I have in my person. The full size is between $65 to $110, depending on the size that you get, and it says an ode to Provence. This timeless scent meets fruity and floral nuances with vanilla and patchouli. I never would have known that. All I know is that I like it. It smells delightful. If I can get the sample open. I really, really like this perfume a lot. As you can see, I haven't used all of it, but I am a huge fan. It smells really nice. I'm not a huge floral scent person, but I think because it's the citrus plus floral plus vanilla, it kind of is a really nice blend that isn't too one note. And I'm not an expert on perfumes by any stretch of the imagination, but I really like this one. And I had no idea who Catherine Malandrino was as a brand before this, so nice to have a new brand on me. However, the price tag, perfumes are just expensive, and I just have a hard time like justifying buying perfumes at that price. But if you're a perfume kind of person and you don't have an issue spending that much, I would definitely recommend this one. The scent is really, really good. Next up is this Coola makeup setting spray. It's the SPF 30 organic makeup setting spray. The full size is $36, and it says protection from the sun is a year-round commitment even in cooler weather, and this weightless mist not only blocks UV rays but it hydrates and sets your look with a matte finish. Let's talk about this for a minute. I'm not even gonna show it. I'm not even gonna spray it. I'm not gonna do anything with this because I hated this so very much. The last time I filmed this video, which I've lost the footage of, I was wearing a navy shirt and I just went and I was testing it for the first time on my filming day, which I shouldn't ever do, but I did. And I then looked down, the entire navy shirt was covered in white powder. And then I looked on my face and I had splotches of white dots all over my face. The mist of this is not an even mist like I would want for most makeup setting sprays. It doesn't spray in a fine even mist. It sprays in squirts, which then, like I said, creates white powder dots all over your face, and then if you're wearing any clothing, will completely cover your clothing in powdery mess. It was horrible. So yeah, not a fan of that aspect, and honestly I wasn't even a fan of it as a setting spray. I found that there are kind of two distinct types of setting sprays. There are setting sprays that actually like meld into your makeup and setting sprays that create like a film over your makeup, and this is the film one. And I just felt like every time I touched my face, like I was scraping across a film across my face, and I just did not like it at all. And it's a shame. I've had Coola products and Birchboxes before. Their sunscreens are great, their BB creams are great. I've really liked their stuff, and all of them are kind of surrounded around the SPF idea. And the idea of an SPF setting spray is really good, and I like that concept. I just can't recommend this at all. Like, I don't even want to give this to a friend or pawn this off to my mother. Like, this is bad. I am, as much as I hate this, I am gonna keep it around because something in my brain thinks that maybe like if I'm going to like the beach over the summer, maybe like this, if I'm not wearing clothes, like before I put my swimsuit on, like maybe if I spray it on before and like make sure I like pat the white dots off my face, maybe I can make it work. I'm just like trying to make it work. And I don't know why. I want this to be better than it is. And maybe it's just not worth it. I don't know. There's just a part of me that like really wants to like make it work. But for now, definitely not into this, especially for $36. Like there are drugstore setting sprays for like $15 that are significantly better. So not. Next up is a beauty balm by Dr. Jart. It is the premium beauty balm with SPF 45. The full size is $39, and it says it is a cult favorite, an all-in-one that provides light coverage, anti-aging benefits, and mega SPF. Blend a nickel-size amount onto clean skin and follow with concealer if needed. I like this quite a bit. The only problem with it is it's a little dark for my skin tone, which let me get a little bit out and put a little bit on my hand. I don't know if that's gonna actually show that it's too dark for me. Probably not, because my hand is darker than my face, but regardless, it's just a little dark right now. So I am gonna hold on to it for summer, Jordan, because as I'm blending this even into my hand, like the formula is really nice. It set well on my skin. It melded into my skin really well, and I love that it has SPF 45. So this is definitely gonna be something that I will use over the summer when my skin is just a little darker. It's just, like I said, you can't even tell that it's too dark on my hand because my hand is darker than my pale face, but pale face, you know, is gonna need a little bit of time to get a little bit of color before I can use this, because when I used it, I had a major lines happening right there, and no amount of blending was going to fix it. But yeah, like I said, the formula is really lovely, and this will be really nice to keep my face from burning with that SPF 45. So really good. I'm not sure that, again, $39 for a beauty balm. BB creams you can definitely get for cheaper, but for now I like it. Dr. Jart is great. And last but not least is the color that I have on my lips right now. It is the LOC, or Love of Color, Vibrant Matte Lipstick in the color Rose to the Occasion. The full size is only $10, and it is a taupe berry shade handpicked by YouTube vlogger Nikki Phillippi, which will be your new staple. Yes, it will. The butter smooth formula features a comfortable matte finish that lasts all day. Let me tell you, Nikki Phillippi, you done did good. I am a huge fan of this. As you can see, I love it on my lips. Love. It just goes on so smooth. For those of you who don't know, LOC is a Birchbox exclusive brand that they've partnered with different YouTubers to create different lines within the LOC brand. And a couple months ago, I got an eyeshadow stick that was partnered with Tati Westbrook, and I was really excited because I love Tati's videos. I love everything she does. And I hated the shadow stick. I was so disappointed. And I know that they've created them to be less expensive. So I was thinking, okay, maybe it's just a cheap formula. And when I first got this, lipstick, I was like, ugh, it's just gonna be another cheap matte lipstick that isn't gonna be very good. And I was so glad to be proven wrong, as I love it on my lips. I think it's a great shade that would be good for all skin tones. The formula is amazing. For a matte, it's not drying. It's really buttery smooth and wonderful. I'll probably hang on to it and kind of keep it in a drawer for fall times, because this is a little bit on the darker brownish berry side for summer. And I like to experiment with a little bit more bright pops of pinks and oranges and things in the summer months. But I love it. I will definitely repurchase at $10. That's a really, really good deal for such a great lipstick. And now for the scoring. I loved the eyebrow pencil, loved the perfume, liked the beauty balm, loved the LOC lipstick. So I liked 4 out of 5. Hated that setting spray. That can just be shoved aside in life. But as far as things I'll repurchase, I think I'm only gonna repurchase the brow pencil and the lipstick because I cannot justify spending $100 on perfume, and I can't really justify spending $40 on a BB cream, even though it's really great. I might change my mind on that based on, you know, how I use it over the summer, and if it becomes like my staple summer BB cream, maybe we'll change our mind on that. But for now, I think we're just gonna have a 6 out of 10 month for February. But in any case, that's not terrible. I think it's good. I found the best, you know, brow pencil of my life, and as long as you find one solid product in every Birchbox, to me, I think that's totally worth it. So anyway, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Sorry again that this video is so incredibly late. Like I said, had this weird, the footage is just, it's just gone. I don't even know. But good news is that not many of you actually watch these, and you'll all forgive me because you are the best. And as always, if you haven't tried out Birchbox for yourself, I do have a link down below to link you to try it yourself. I would recommend it even if you don't like everything in the box. I think it's still just fun to get a cheerful little box every single month. So with that, I'm gonna call it quits, and I will see you very soon with a more recent Birchbox. We're just gonna upload these back to back and call it a day. So love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.